How do you not get caught up in the lies that you can tell yourself? How do you even see that they are lies? Because it can be quite hard to see the lies that you tell yourself. They come camouflaged often as truth, as lies do. Well, here in these words, God is pointing the way. And God is telling you, look for the deeper lie that lies beneath all the lies. But before you can see the deeper lie, you first need to see how common the lies are that lie on top. And Jeremiah is addressing those lies in much of this passage. You see, when Jeremiah talks about trusting God, and that will give blessing, and when you trust mortals, that will lead to a parched desert, Jeremiah is not just giving general religious advice. Jeremiah is talking about something quite specific. He is talking about a decision that the king of Judah is making, a disastrous one, even as he wrote these words. You see, Judah was under the thumb of the Babylonian Empire. And already their larger sister nation of Israel had been conquered and was now held captive by this empire. And Judah was conquered in all of everything but name. And the king of Judah hated that. He wanted fervently to be free of his Babylonian captivity. But he wasn't strong enough to do it. So now, he could have turned to God and said, God, help me. Please, save me from my Babylonian captors. Guide and help me through these days. As Jeremiah urged him to again and again. But the king decided instead to look south to Egypt, believing that Egypt could be his ally in freeing him from Babylon. And Jeremiah knew that this was a decision that would lead to disaster. And that is what he is alluding to. Those are the mortals in this passage. It's Egypt. And sadly, Jeremiah was right. Before it was all over, the last king of Judah was brought as a captive to Babylon. The entire nation got conquered. And before the Babylonians brought him there, they blinded him, making sure that the very last thing he saw was the slaughter of his own family. But the irony of Jeremiah's words here is that Jeremiah was not the only person who saw the disaster coming. Many people saw it in Judah. See, Egypt had never been a reliable ally, nor did it have the strength to even oppose Babylon. Yet somehow, the king of Judah convinced himself that Egypt was the answer to all his problems. Have you ever done that? Have you ever told a lie to yourself that everyone else around you could see was a lie but you? Oh, no, this person is just the right person for me. I know it. This job, that's exactly what I need. Oh, I don't have a problem. I really don't. It's a t-shirt I saw once. I don't have a problem with drinking. I drink and I fall down. No problem. Or maybe you've let your life get limited by a lie. You told yourself about some challenge that you faced in your life. that you couldn't do it, that you didn't have the gifts or abilities to do it. You saw a new venture that you wanted to enter into, and yet you held back because you just didn't believe you could. Now, others believed you could. Others believed in you more than you believed in yourself. But you believed the lie that you couldn't. What was it Henry Ford who said once? Whether you believe you can or can't, you're right. Wise words, really. Now, maybe you overcame those doubts. And you went on, and whatever happened, you became more than you were before. You found your abilities stretched, and your strengths strengthened. Or maybe instead you held back. And you didn't try. And you wonder to this day, why? Could I have tried? Could I have done something more?